beautiful souls, welcome to Tarot Vlogmas Day 16, and today's spread is going to be exploring your chakras. So we're going to look at only 7 chakras, and we're going to delve into those, and I did pull some cards for those, and then we'll get some additional messages and see what's going on there. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first chakra, we got conception. And so this is having to deal with your home and security and safety. And with the conception card, that really speaks to harmonizing your heart center, your heart chakra, with ideas and turning that into reality. So going from your ideas in the 5D to bringing them into the 3D. So in order to do this, there needs to be strong grounding, and let's get some additional messages here. So what else is here? What else? Okay. All right. So no lie, I shuffled the deck, which I always do before, and the King came out twice. The King of Cups came out twice. So here it is yet again, and I put it back because I was like, okay, if it's meant to come out, it's just gonna come out. So it's absolutely meant to come out. So I mean, first and foremost, first card that came out, so there's definitely a message here, and I feel like it's about you really grounding your emotions as well. So emotional intelligence is coming to mind, so just really being able to be a master of your emotions, and that is what the King of Cups is. Complete master of emotions, knows the right level of emotion, the right intensity to execute or implement, or to show at the exact right time. So this is like an elevated level of emotional mastery here. And so I would say that you, with that, managing your emotions appropriately, constructively, effectively, in addition to having the trust and faith and courage to implement your ideas as you're grounding yourself, is beneficial to you. So let's see what else. Yeah, so it's really about, like, when you are going through those trials and tribulations, grounding yourself for that, and that will allow for you to manage your emotions and allow for you to get across what you want to get across and to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So it's like you're in. And so I feel like some of you are even past that stage of training, because you do and you have learned how to successfully navigate situations and to keep peace and to keep harmony within yourself when you are going through struggles and challenges. And again, that brings in like the whole being able to ground yourself and stay grounded in a world of chaos, or just when there's so many things going on. Beautiful. All right, so second chakra, sacral, we have awareness. All right, so this is about you really expanding your realities and recognizing that we really live in this multi-dimensional type of what do you want to call it, environment, life, universe, existence, whatever you want to call it, however you want to refer to it. It's about like coming into this knowing that that exists, and having experiences on different planes at the same time, essentially. Also in the 3D world, in this current timeline that you're in, using your senses to really feel and understand and grasp and experience what's going on. So your thoughts and emotions, and understanding that they contain like unlimited possibilities to help you guide your reality, guide energy into the 3D, into accomplishing and bringing things into like a tangible form, right? So it's from idea to conception, essentially. And you being aware of your abilities and your skills and your gifts and talents, and utilizing that in a constructive way to achieve and accomplish your goals. So this, we also have a master number 11 here, which speaks to your spiritual awakening and you being a guide or a light worker, an example for others, and you sharing and showing your inner wisdom and using your intuition and inner wisdom to guide you and to inspire and uplift humanity, essentially. Like, that's what that master number 11 speaks to. So you're definitely a light worker. You're definitely here already grounding yourself, managing your emotions, creating, which is enough said there, creating, period. So yeah, I feel like there, with this master number coming up here, with your feelings and emotions and all of that, like you're definitely in a space where you are either making that transition into light worker or you're already there. So you're already being the light and being the example for others. So that's wonderful. All right, so, oh, you know what? I could have got some additional cards there. Let's get some additional cards here for the sacral chakra. Anything else? Yeah, gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Speak words of love, because you do understand that you're co-creating your reality, and you're just being reminded to apply a gentle touch. So I feel like compassion, empathy, understanding all plays a part here. And you, as a emotional being that's mastered your emotions, you understand this already. So it aligns with who you are and where you are and what you're becoming. What else? Practice moderation. Okay. So yeah, there may still be times where you do need to where you do recognize that you may be getting out of control in certain areas, or things need a little more attention, a little more budgeting, a little more adjustment. You may need to pull back in some areas and go harder in other areas. You may just need to, like, for instance, finances, which is coming to mind, like where we have practice moderation, like just look at your budget, pay attention to overspending. And so this is really coming out in the sacral area. So although I gave the financial example, you can apply this to love, relationships, emotions, like the ability that you have to make connections and share with others, share yourself. So you are being guided in that area as well. So maybe there's you've been maybe getting taken advantage of, or you know, there may be instances where your kindness is viewed as a weakness. And so it's about you managing who you give your emotions to and how much you give your emotions. So there's always an area, there's always ways that we can improve and we can grow. That will never stop. So you're being guided, and we're saying here that there's even more that you can do to elevate yourself even higher, essentially. And part of that is practicing moderation, because I hear that some of you are just wonderful human beings. You're giving, you're kind, you're generous, and in some cases that's not being totally fully appreciated. Okay, what kind of advice do we have here? Signs. All right, your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusion will soon disappear. So yeah, so I think that it'll become clear to you what type of moderation you need to employ, and how you can make sure that you're not being drained, make sure that others are learning their lessons that they need to learn. Like, you're not taking on others' problems and taking lessons away from others that they need to learn. So yeah, that's all a part of it. And I'm hearing, like, for some of you, this is really related to your relationships and your love, relationships, partnerships, family situations. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let's move to the solar plexus chakra. And we have Gaia, Mother Earth. So yeah, there's a strong grounding energy here. And I feel like you're already there because it's showing up really strongly. So let's see what else we have. Oh, so let's speak to this card. So Gaia, this is really discussing your consciousness and awareness as you're on this earth, and your respect for Mother Earth, for nature, for all living things, and realizing that you have a footprint no matter what you do, no matter where you go. And again, we talked about having that compassion and empathy and understanding for others and the things that they're going through. And this card is really enforcing that. And as you are, that should come out and that should show in your interactions and in who you are every day, on an everyday basis. So you being compassionate, you being empathetic, you being understanding, as well as that's showing your strength, that's showing your excuse me, vulnerability, your ability to manage all of those things at one time. You're getting stronger and you gain strength from that. So hopefully it makes sense what I'm trying to say. Essentially, I'm trying to say that, you know, the more compassion, the more love, the more vulnerable you are, the stronger you become. And the more confident you are, the more that you can express yourself in a more authentic way. So hopefully that's making sense what I'm saying here. Okay. Any guidance here? Okay, so friendships may be important at this time as well, and your friends and your soul family and your soul tribe may give you the confidence and the strength and the courage that you need to be yourself and to explore those areas of passion that you have and those things that you do want to do and those gifts and talents that you know you have, or you are, you know, afraid to explore, but you know are there. Your soul family may come in and support you and help you get started and help you really to grow and develop in that area. There could be training, there could be coaching, there could be mentoring, and just like I said, just general support and encouragement. Yeah. All right. So let's move to heart chakra. All right, so we have 6th chakra that came out here with the heart chakra. So we have third eye and heart together. So that would make sense. Third eye and heart, opening yourself completely and seeing, truly seeing. And this card is speaking to your higher consciousness and being deeply connected with Source and being able to recognize those subtle energies that are perceived through your consciousness and insight and intuition, and just opening that up. Your telepathy, your psychic abilities. We just talked about that before we got here, about your gifts and talents, and it's time for you to get that confidence to explore them, and your soul family can help you with that. Okay. And with this card, it also speaks to relationships and opening your third eye in relationships so that you can clearly see your partner on a deeper level. And you can imagine what you truly desire. Essentially, a trusting and beautiful relationship. Okay. So let's see, any advice here? Visions. I just said that about envisioning what you desire, envisioning the romance, the love, the partnership, the collaboration, the connection that you truly want. Open up your third eye, connect with source and your intuition, and start co-creating, or continue co-creating, because you are evolved here. So continue. You're on the right path. Anything else? All right, we have grounding. So we have our grounding coming up again. And that is something that will help you at this time to open up and to remain open. So we know that all of these are aligned together, and there's additional chakras as well that we're not going to cover today, but you can see how these are connecting and how the other areas, the other chakras are showing up when we're speaking. Okay. All right, so let's move to the 5th chakra, your throat chakra, and we have solar plexus chakra here. So I would say immediately I'm hearing having that self-confidence and courage and bravery to speak your truth and to be who you authentically are, and to not judge yourself and to not judge others and to not compare yourself to others, and to just work on your gifts, your talents, your passions to the best of your ability. Because you have the confidence to do it. You have everything that you need to be successful. And it's really about you taking the chance and being honest about where you truly are, because I feel like being honest, you're pulling in negative self-talk, negative belief systems, habits, and that's not honestly who you are and the truth. It is not. So it's about recognizing the real truth, the honest truth about there being no limits, about you being able to be whoever you want to be and have whatever you want to have, and focusing on that truth. Okay, so any additional advice? Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is entering or returning to your relationships. Trust that you are lovable. That's what, okay, so here we are again with knowing the truth. And anything that's limiting you in any way is not the truth. Okay? We have love. Yes. So I feel like your love, healthy love for you, your life partner, is going to be inspired by, there's definitely a component of spirituality in this. So I feel like your life partner will be very spiritual, just as you are. But just allowing truth, allowing positivity, allowing unconditional love to be part of the process is how you'll know, like, when you've connected, when it's like, yeah, this is that person. What else? Release toxic relationships. Yeah, so that's also a part of it. So recognizing the truth, because we know if it's toxic, like, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about true unconditional love, healthy love. And healthy love means that you may have moments of growth that's involved with it, that's recognized, that's understood. But it would be in a healthy way, not in a toxic way. Okay. So let's move on to the 6th chakra, to 3rd eye chakra. So let's see, we have romantic love. All right. So you must have romantic love coming into you, because that's showing up here in a major way. In addition to your grounding and you setting the vision for what it is that you truly desire. And for this romantic love, that card really speaks to understanding true love, like being seen, being heard, being touched, being understood, being accepted, feeling wanted or desired, feeling cared for, feeling free to be yourself. And this is all going back to just our memories of belonging to something larger than what we are, and that's source. This is reminding you of who you are, which is source. Okay? So in relationships, that romantic love card is speaking to just reaching a sense of completion and understanding that your lover, your partner, just really brings you closer to yourself and who you are. So again, if it's not that type of situation, if you feel like you're moving farther and farther away from who you are authentically as a being, as a soul, then that's probably like some more toxic shit that like you need to decide if you want to continue on with that or not. Because if it's again moving you away from who you are and you feel unaligned, then that's not the love that we're talking about here. Okay. Yeah, so it's about you both, you and your partner, being aware of what your triggers are and your fears, so that you can talk about that, so that you're not subconsciously or consciously bringing out those triggers in each other in a negative way. So when they come out, are you processing them appropriately and constructively, or are you letting things turn toxic? Okay. So this is like some enlightened love, like higher level love, because, you know, understandable that, you know, we all have like our little things that we do and stuff, but it's about moving from like just pure toxicity to healthy love. Okay. All right, so let's go to our 7th chakra with the crown chakra, and we have miracle. So I thought this was so awesome that this card came out for the crown chakra. So this card, miracles, speaks to you relaxing and accepting and expecting miracles, magic, trusting in all of the abundance that is available, and excuse me, trusting in all the abundance that is available for you to receive as soon as you open yourself up to it. In addition, we have a master number 33 here. And that speaks to unconditional love and compassion and the ability to teach spiritual lessons. This is about your service to humanity and raising the collective's consciousness. Okay, so we already know what your journey here is. And it's been spoken to in a couple different places, but you are definitely a light worker. So be the example. And so with this, you may sort of struggle a little bit with balancing your personal needs with the desire to serve others. And also maybe feeling a little drained at times, or burnt out, or just like giving too much and not being able to fill your cup up fast enough. So this is all aligned. So those are some things that you may want to consider and know, like immediately, like when you start to see that, when you start to feel drained, take a step back, do your self-care practices to address it. So what other advice do we have here? So let's see, what do we want to do? Let's just get some oracles to round this out, because I feel like these are some very beautiful messages, like absolutely believing in miracles. So what other messages do we have? Okay, so let's, oh my goodness. Okay, so we have, all right, so first I'm only gonna, we'll take 3. So I'm only gonna do these, and then we have Gaia again asking. So yeah, so all right, there's serious grounding work that can be done here, connecting to nature and connecting to Mother Earth are probably 2 areas that you really want to focus on at this time, because that is coming up here multiple times. All right, and then we also have Anat with surrender. When I let go of the reins of control, I thrive. Yeah, just visualizing and then allowing the universe to provide is the place that you're at this point in time, because you know how to create your reality. You know how to do that, and you know what things need to go in order to get what you truly desire. So you know these things already, and these are just reminders here. We also have as Ruli Frida, loving guidance. You are valuable, you are deserving. There is unending love available for you, through you, by you, and from you, because you are source. Okay, so looking for that outside of you is not really going to result in what it is that you truly desire. Okay, so definitely go within and find that love and connect to source. Okay, so what other messages? Thank you. Let's get one more. Okay, thank you. All right. So we have, oh my, you have 33 again. So additional confirmation about what you are here to do. All right. So we have take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? Okay, that is everything that we talked about here. Being your authentic self, standing in your truth, grounding yourself, and connecting with soul family that are like-minded individuals, releasing toxic things, behaviors, people, habits, beliefs, all of those things, and co-creating a life that you desire. And with that, your partner will come in and come through and connect with you. And you may already be with your partner, the love of your life, but you may connect in a different way. You may both have that opportunity to evolve. Or you may recognize that this isn't your life partner and that you want something that is more aligned with who you are. However it resonates with you is how you just have to take the message if you're open to receiving it. We also have you can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. What belief is limiting you? Self-explanatory, and just more confirmation of what we've been talking about. Think about that and release it all. Anything that doesn't align, that doesn't feel good, that doesn't really have a purpose, that you don't know where to put it, you don't know how to evaluate it, assess it, it doesn't, doesn't even align with who you are, let it go. So we have leader of the light. Where are you being called to serve and support others? Again, because we know you're a light worker. We know what you came here to do. You came here to share your gifts and inspire others. So what gifts are you not sharing? What gifts are you hiding from people? What gifts are you ready to explore? All right, so let's just get a couple messages to close us out. So we have the Selkie in her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. Wonderful message, because that's everything that we've talked about, and we went through steps that you can take to build on each chakra to help you with that. What else? Integration. Yes, absolutely. So all of this ties together, and I said that earlier, that all of this is tying together, and it's helping you be whole, and it's helping you to address the areas that you want to address, to stay in alignment, to stay on a higher frequency, and to continue to grow and to be an example to others and to inspire others to grow as well. And we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is so true. Worrying will do absolutely nothing but just make things worse for you during that time. And then let's just close out with a couple final messages here. All right, so we have travel. Long distance communication will open up your life, exciting experiences for singles, and career advancement for others. Yeah, so wherever this fits, wherever you have the opportunity and it presents itself, consider it. Consider it. And if it feels good, do it. Go for it. Take the vacation. Move. Change locations. What are you waiting for? There's nothing holding you back. There's nothing that you can't resolve or address. And I understand that, you know, people have families, they have children, they have a life. I do understand those things. But if you truly want it, if you truly feel it's meant for you, you can work those things out. You can work those things out. Okay, so we have wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Absolutely. We talked about that soul family that's coming through and coming in. And it could also be a relative, I'm hearing, like a grandparent or an older aunt or uncle or cousin. Just anyone that is open to providing you with support and love, and just listening to what you have going on and offering their advice. And you don't have to take it. You can just, you take it in and then process it and then use what feels right for you. But just being open to it is what you're being asked to do here. Okay? All right, so those are the messages I have for you today. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and leave me a comment to let me know if it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. We'll talk soon, and tomorrow I will be back with day 17.